Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. Welcome to RTHD, Road to Happy Destiny with Coach Bear. Today is Season 4, Episode 4 of our program. So excited to be here with you today. And man, I hope you are enjoying the new little format that we got going here. Before we get started, I want to mention this. I've got the oyster cross on the wall. Yesterday, I said if you like that or other oyster crafts, to get in touch with Natalie Gerdes at, I gave an email address. I left off a little part. So it is casamentos@gmail.com. CASAMENTOSNOLA at gmail.com. Okay, let's get started today with the first part of the Serenity Prayer. And if you want to join me, please do. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. All right, our tool for yesterday and today was the Serenity Prayer, and that leads us into what is today's tool. Well, I can't wait to tell you about today's tool. I'm going to call today's tool in my toolkit, and maybe in your toolkit, play it forward. Play it forward. And I shall explain in just a few shakes of a lamb's tail. So, right now we're going to dive into action. So grab your handy dandy into action notebook, grab your favorite utensil used for writing purposes, open up to a brand spanking new page. All right, and let's put down the categories for our two columns. All right, first of all, you know it, it's gratitude. What are you grateful for today? And then we're going to call the second category or column, play it forward. All right, and I'm excited about that. So before I go into anything else, let me explain just a little bit about our into action for today. Obviously, with gratitude, what are you grateful for today? And it could be something small or something big. You know, we should be grateful, or I should be grateful each and every single day, which is why I break it down sometimes into a very small thing. And my gratitude today is not necessarily small, but not the hugest thing in the world. All right. And then play it forward. That means play the tape forward. Okay. Or play the CD forward. Or play the record of something you may potentially do in the near future forward to see if you would watch that when it's all over, if that was a good idea, or what the consequences could be before you get to that point, right? So it's also, I call play it forward or play the tape forward a three-pronged tool, okay? Because one, you have to use the tool of memory, right? Remembering things that you may have done in the past that did not have the greatest outcome for you, or led to some difficulty, or led to some heartache, either for you or for others. Okay, so memory's part of that tool. Okay, playing the tape forward basically means looking into the future, right? Do you like what you would see? Do you think that the outcome would be something where you'd be okay with it? Okay, and the last part of this three-pronged tool, I call this putting someone that you respect right next to you. Meaning this, if you took a person that you respect and put them right next to you before you were about to do something, how do you think they would react? If they would approve it, then perhaps it's a good decision. If they would not approve it, if they would try and talk you out of it, then it's probably not a good decision. I used to tell my football teams at Christian Brothers, at CBS, each year of my 13 years there, we would take the entire football program, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade, about 20 kids per team, a little bit more than that. So about 65 kids each year to Gatlinburg for a football tournament the weekend before Thanksgiving. And on that trip, I would constantly remind them of this. Hey, when you're with your groups and y'all are away from the coaches and you're on your own or you're in your rooms with your group, and if you're about to do something, I'd say, picture me standing right there next to you. And if you think I would be okay with it, then maybe it's a good idea. If you don't think I would be okay with it, you probably shouldn't. So that's what I mean by, someone next to you. Okay, so anyway, for me today, let me start with gratitude. So you go ahead and jot down your items in your two categories, in your two columns. For me today, with gratitude, what am I grateful for? Okay, I am grateful for what I have. Okay, I am grateful for the things that I have. I am grateful for what I have, and I'm not focused on what I have not. I know that sounds kind of simplistic, but I am. I'm very grateful for what I have. And the second component to that, okay, is, and this is pretty simplistic, I'm grateful for another day. I'm grateful for the start to a new week, the start to a new month. I'm grateful for another day. With some of the groups that I'm a member of, it's kind of a negative world out there. And, unfortunately, I hear about people losing their lives early on in a lifetime. And, it happens all the time, and I hear about it all the time, which really makes me appreciate and be grateful for each and every single day my eyes pop open and I get to live it. So that's what I'm grateful for. How about you? All right. And then play it forward, play the tape forward. Okay. Again, I kind of explained, what that means, that three-pronged tool that I can grab out of my toolkit anytime. And I have been using that quite a bit over the past few months in regards to me having a bad day. And, there was one particular day at the very beginning, right before I even started doing this series, where I had a really bad day and I got a case of the forget-its, like meaning, forget all this. You know what? I'm just going to do what I know. And what I did was I played the tape forward. That was a tool that I grabbed out of my toolkit. And I said, okay, play the tape forward. Just go ahead through with your forget-its and do whatever you want to do to numb yourself or make you not feel for that particular moment. And when I played the tape forward, I didn't like what the outcome was going to be. I didn't like the fact that I would hurt myself and that I was going to hurt others around me once again and in a short period of time. So I played the tape forward. I also had the recent memory of watching people in my life kind of deal with me yet again, going through a mess up. And, how down I got on myself and how I affected other people. So the memory of what I had just recently done was fresh. So I got to use that tool as this three-pronged tool. Okay? And then, I did. What I did do is I pictured somebody right there next to me. Somebody in a program that I call a sponsor. I pictured that person right there next to me and how that person would be vehemently talking me out of anything that I thought was going to be a good idea because it just flat out was not. So anyway, I'd love to go a lot deeper into this, but hopefully that was some benefit to you today. And it's just about time to get on. And hey, have a great Tuesday. Have a wonderful day, and hope that was helpful. Today's tool. Peace.